What's up YouTube, it's your boy Stans here, and welcome back to a brand new Pixelmon Generations video here on the channel. And today I'm going to be covering something that you guys have been asking for in the comments in a lot of the late videos recently. You guys have been asking me how to do the creation trio, meaning DIALGA, PALKIA, and GIRATINA. I will have to say that this is not something new added into the mod pack. This is actually something that's already been a part of the mod pack for a while now. However, I guess there's not really a lot of information out there on how to do it. I guess you can always just, ask somebody else on another public server and they'll be able to help you out. But I figured since I have this platform and people will listen, people will watch, I feel like it'd be the perfect way to pretty much teach you guys how to do it. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We are so close to reaching our goal of 2,000 subscribers. My birthday is July 16th. It'll be next Thursday from the day that this video goes live. Well, the Thursday closest. July 16th. That's the day my birthday is. And one of my biggest goals was to reach 2,000 subscribers here on the channel. If I can get anything above that, dude, we'll take that as a plus. So I gotta do my whole plugs. If you guys are going to enjoy this video, you guys have enjoyed the content that I produced in the past, consider smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help out the channel a lot. Comment down in the section, comment section below any other updates, or I mean not updates, but spawning mechanics you guys want me to cover. I am looking into doing like Darkrai very soon, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon, of course. Those are popular ones that I see in the comments as well. But if there's anything else you guys want me to cover, let me know down in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get straight into it. So I'm going to move away from the shrine, for the time being at least. Things are going to be a little complicated. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys pretty much how things play out. Things that you're really going to need is going to be catching the Lake Pixie Pokemon, if that makes any sense. So Mesprit, Azelf, and Uxie are going to be needed for this spawning mechanic. And the way that you get these Pokemon are usually before Biomes of Plenty got added into the mod pack. It was through riverbanks. They're very, very common, very easy to catch, to be honest, in my opinion. However, with Biomes of Plenty added in, what I would recommend for you guys to do to actually find these guys and make it easier is if you guys join a public Pixelmon server. In my opinion, Pixelmon Harmony, Poke Ninjas, and Poke Mayhem are the three that I normally go to. I hop in, and if they have this feature available, pretty much copy what I did in chat right now, and it'll pretty much help you find out how Pokemon spawn, where they spawn, and their spawn rate, and things like that. So it's going to be /pwiki. In this instance, we're going to do Mesprit. Now, I don't have it in my solo world, but it is available to other public servers. It's a very, very common thing. Once you do this, once you press enter, some big old thing pops up in the middle of the screen, and it'll pretty much tell you guys the Pixelmon drops that the Pokemon that you're looking for will drop, where they spawn, what time of day that they spawn, things of that nature. Pretty much makes this whole process easy to spawn in, or not even to spawn in, but to locate the Pokemon that you guys are looking for. So I've been having a lot of comments in previous videos asking, where do I find Spiritomb? Where do I find so-and-so? And what I did this morning is I spent most of the day just hopping onto public servers, typing in how this works out, PWiki, Spiritomb, PWiki, I don't know, Lycanroc, things like that, and getting you guys the answers in your, of course, comments. But I guess this is just helping you guys understand a little bit more how the process works. Cool, all that good stuff's out of the way. Now we know how to look for these Lake Pixie Pokemon. Once we have them, what we need to do is have them at level 60. So right now, as you guys can see, my Pokemon are at level 40. I have a bunch of rare candies in my hotbar. I'm going to raise them up to level 60. I will be right back once we get that up to date. Okay, so I have all three of the Lake Pixies at level 60. Cool. Step 1 is out of the way. I guess step 1 would be catching them first. So I guess step 2 is out of the way. So level 60. Next thing that we're going to need is for them to be at max happiness. In Pixelmon, max happiness is 255. Ways that you guys can do that is, of course, have your Pokemon outside of their Pokeball, pretty much roaming around while you do other things, like build, or, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't build in Pixelmon, so you can do a bunch of different things as long as the Pokemon's outside the battle, right, or outside of the Pokeball. You can throw a Soothe Bell on it, that raises happiness as well. Leveling up the Pokemon does so as well. Rare candies work, things like that. What I have in my inventory, or my hotbar, as you guys can see, is Hondu berries. There's certain berries in the game that drop EV values, or effort values, of a Pokemon's specific stat. but it raises its happiness. So that's what I'm going to do when it comes to these guys. I'm going to raise their happiness to max happiness, and then we'll get right back to it. Cool. So now, max happiness of 255, and they're like that for all 3 Pokemon. Perfect. We have the next step out of the way. Now what we need are going to be rubies. We need literally just 3 rubies for this instance. Of course, we'll have to double it up depending on how much we're going for. So we're going for Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. So we're going to need, I guess, 9 in total. Because we're going to need 3 red chains. And it's something I don't really want to talk about just yet, because you guys are going to have to see it to believe it type of thing. It's really weird. It is a tedious process, but it is worth it, because getting the Creation Trio is some of the best animations in this game, in my opinion. I think it's pretty cool. So now we have the rubies. What we need to do now is going to send out the Pokemon. So first things first, we have Mesprit. You have the ruby in your hand. Instead of right-clicking it, you're going to actually left-click the Mesprit that's flying away. So we have to respawn that in. Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and left-click it. Boom. Mesprit has infused your ruby with its life force. So no, it's no longer a regular ruby. It's a ruby of emotion. One thing to note is the Mesprit dropped its levels. It's now down to level 40. And its happiness dropped down to 200. Now we have to do the same thing for the rest of them. So we're going to do Azelf with another bland ruby. We're going to go ahead and left click it. Azelf has infused your ruby with its life force. Now this is the ruby of willpower. Now we have to do it with Uxie. Same thing, left click. And now we have the ruby of knowledge. Perfect. So we have the 3 different rubies, pretty much representing the 3 different lake Pokemon. Cool. Nice. Out of the way. Now we need the raid chain, because that's going to be another important part. Now we're going to go into a graphing bench, and then we're just going to go ahead and throw it in there. Honestly, you can throw it in there any way that you want. So there's that one, for example. This one we're going to do like this. You can really throw it in the 3x3. You can throw it any different way that you possibly want to, and it's going to work. It's going to craft the red chain. So now we have 3 red chains. Perfect. What's our next step? Our next step is actually to get these items that are synonymous with the Pokemon. So, for example, I'm going to bring up the orbs. So, the Adamant Orb is going to be an orb that's very, very useful, very synonymous with Dialga, for example. The Lustrous Orb is very synonymous with Palkia. And then the Gracious Orb is very synonymous with Giratina. So, we're going to make sure we have all 3 of them. Now, the method to get these is actually kind of difficult. It can be easy depending on your luck. It's all RNG based, let's be honest with you guys, right? You can get these through Totem Pokemon. Boss drops. Pretty much the harder the boss and you defeat it, the more likely you get better loot. In this instance, we're aiming to get these. In previous updates, it's been at about a 20% drop. However, now that we're implementing Totem Pokemon, it might be completely different. I don't actually have the loot table drops for you guys, but I will tell you that you do have to go after some big old bosses to get them. So we got that information out of the way. Next thing that I want to do is cover the time-space altar a little bit. This is, of course, the shrine. You do get those loot boxes that I tell you about. You know, every shrine kind of has and you know, it's RNG based. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. There is loot chests here. And there's another way to get items like the Dragon Souls, for example, that are used for Zekrom, Reshiram, and Kyurem. You guys were asking about that in the comment section on previous videos. Yo, another way to get them. They're not always necessarily in the Dragon Spiral Tower. There are other methods of receiving it, of course, not only boss drops, hitting grottos, things like that. Other shrines. You know, there's a lot of shrines that don't require legendary Pokemon spawning in there. They just sometimes have a ton of loot. So look out for them. I think it's a pretty cool, neat feature. But we got all that good information out of the way. Now, it's time to catch some legendary Pokemon. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to grab a red chain. We're going to right-click the altar with the red chain and activate it. So now insert Illustrious, Gracious, or Adamant Orb to summon. And we're going to start off with the Adamant. So we're going to go ahead and, now that the red chain has been taken, now we're going to use the orb itself. Boom. Right-click the orb. It gets placed in there. And we have our animation coming through. I believe this is going to be Dialga. I think Adamant is Dialga if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. And we're right into the battle. Of course, your boy always comes handy, has those Master Balls to catch our legendary Pokemon. Knock our, pretty much knocks it out of the way. Come on. Yeah, Dialga been caught. What we're going to do is we're going to throw out the Dialga, actually, because I want to kind of plug something. Pixelmon Generations does have special texture, and I believe DIALGA has a specific special texture. Might be a callback to I don't know, a mystery dungeon game. Just throwing that out there. It might be. I hope it is, to be honest. I think it's a missed opportunity if we don't have Primal DIALGA in Pixelmon. I'm pretty sure I've covered it in the past, but I'm very, very forgetful. Now we're gonna go ahead and do it again. Red Chain goes in, Lustrous Orb goes in, and now we just wait for PALKIA to show up. I was like, dude, it took forever. There we have PALKIA. Same thing, guys. We're going to make this easier for ourselves. If you guys want a better challenge or a bigger challenge, of course, you guys can catch it in a Pokeball. But I want to do Master Ball. I want to catch the trio. I want to do it as quickly as possible. Now, it's time for, of course, Giratina. You know what? I like DIALGA a lot, but Giratina is probably my favorite of the three. Plus, I did a Platinum Sleep Block in the early part of 2020, so if you guys want, I got that love for Giratina. I definitely got that love for Giratina. Let's go ahead and Master Ball this, catch ourselves a Giratina. 1, 2, 3 shakes. Perfect. Nice. So I feel pretty happy here. I feel pretty happy. We caught ourselves all 3 Creation Trio Legendary Pokemon. And you know what? I am feeling pretty good about myself, to be honest. I think this is a really cool video. I think this was fun. This is fun to, even tackle spawning mechanics from previous generation updates that we really didn't cover here on the channel before I actually motivated myself to actually wanting to do this. Guys, that's going to be it for today's video, though. If you guys enjoyed today's video, consider smashing that like button, subscribing if you are new. Like I said, we're so close to 2,000 subscribers. I would really much appreciate it if you guys hooked the brother up. Turn on those notifications so you never miss a video or a live stream. They might be coming soon. I'm not entirely too sure. Make sure to check out the rest of my socials: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Twitch. All the same, No Leaks Louie. Of course, links to that will be in the description along with my Discord. Consider looking up my second YouTube channel. It is my Pokemon YouTube channel, No Leaks Louie. I do a lot of Nuzlocke over there, shiny hunting reactions, things of that nature. I want to do more Pokemon-oriented stuff. I would very much appreciate if you guys can hook me up over there. Hey, another goal of mine is to reach 500 subscribers on that channel, so please help me out. Please help me out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you guys out. If you guys want more updates on these spawning mechanic videos, let me know in the comment section below what you guys want to see, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys later. Peace.